Let's break down what's happening in the market. Today's data from the US gave markets a new reason to think about what the Fed might do next. July's PCE inflation came in at 3.7% year-over-year, a bit above the 3.6% forecast, and unchanged from June. Core inflation, which strips out food and energy prices, held steady at 3.3%. So the main takeaway here is pretty simple. Inflation is cooling down very slowly, and it's still well above the Fed's 2% target. The euro-dollar pair is still in a broader uptrend overall. On a local level, we're seeing a pullback. We've got a clear structure here, with established highs at the 1.171 level. We've also aggressively pulled back into a range, and we need to work within it. The main target above is the 2-month high at 1.1789. If we look at it locally, where we can start building positions for the trend to continue upward, we look at the most recent impulse move, stretch out a Fibonacci grid, and anything below the 0.5 level we treat as the discount zone. That's the zone where we can start looking for buys. We look at the previous high as the first target, with the more global target being the 2-month high. So how do we find entry points? You always want to look at the smaller time frames. Once price enters the zone of interest, you want to switch to a smaller time frame and look for a break in structure. When the highs and lows start moving up, that's your first break. No need to rush, though it's best to wait for confirmation for that structure to hold, and only then start looking to open a position. Set your stop loss just beyond the new low that's formed, and take profit at the nearest target, at the 1.171 level. This week, on Tuesday, we took a local position on the pullback into the zone of interest since the market was overheated. Always manage your risk, and if you're taking a position against the trend, it's best to reduce your risk on that entry. For the dollar index, it's a mirror situation, since these assets correlate well with each other. After that aggressive move down, we're now seeing a local pullback. We've moved back into the broader range. Our main target remains the 98.24 level. Right now, price is sitting inside a 4-hour imbalance, but there's no need to rush. We're waiting for a bit more of a correction slightly higher, and that's where we'll look for a break in structure on the local time frames.